I'm Emily. I have lost 30 pounds and got my energy back. I have been dynamic, included and energetic about sports since I was youthful. In secondary school, I was the principal female in the wrestling crew and was varsity for a very long time. I went to wrestling camp in summer, and was given sustenance courses and encouraged the food pyramid, low-fat way of thinking. It was penetrated into my perspective that fat is terrible. I drank skim milk, ate lean protein like chicken and fish, and denied myself of heaps of lousy nourishment that most youngsters eat. Making my weight class was so significant, and I did it from multiple points of view. In 2008 I went through the police institute and needed to finish their run assessments. I prepared hard to scarcely make my mile time. It wasn't agreeable for me. I battled with running. After 30 my digestion did the standard thing and eased back to a creep. For quite a long time it was a fight with the scale to appreciate life and still keep up my weight. I was battling intellectually, genuinely and actually with my weight acquire. I had never weighed so a lot or gone up such a great amount in garment size. On my 5 feet 7 inches outline I wound up at just about 160 pounds when I had been around 130 for the majority of my grown-up life. What's more, I was beginning to have stomach issues, and I thought that it was difficult to traverse a day without requiring a snooze. I felt myself a long ways from the enthusiastic, athletic individual that I had consistently been. In 2013 I got running going and in 2015 I got more genuine about it. I began to appreciate running for me and as an extraordinary method to be outside while doing a full body exercise. My mile times were moderate and my body was griping. I had shin supports, foot agony, and I had an inclination that I was running set up. I knew whether I at any point needed to get more cutthroat about running I'd need to shed pounds. I additionally knew whether I continued putting on weight, I'd become more sad and disparaging of myself. That year I'd purchased my initial one-piece swimming outfit since I was 12, that was a genuine unpleasant reality. Nothing appeared to work and I'd been in similar mood for such a large number of years. Low fat plus calorie shortage equals wonderful weight. One day when at work, I saw a collaborator who additionally runs yet he had lost a ton of weight. I addressed him momentarily and commended his weight reduction and asked how he did it. Ketogenic diet. I had no clue the effect that those two little words would have. They completely changed me and my perspective for eternity. My associate momentarily disclosed to me what the eating routine involved and proposed I read the book Bacon and Margarine. I purchased the book and was extremely charmed. I needed to know precisely how to approach beginning the eating regimen. This began an avalanche chase for data. I purchased a few books including Grain Mind. I looked through pages like Reddit where individuals were posing inquiries and I was absorbing the answers. I visited a wide range of formula destinations, since discovering what to eat, and subbing my typical food varieties was the greatest test. I began the ketogenic diet in April of 2016. I had recently completed 12 days of squeezing, which didn't furnish me with a weight reduction of more than 5 pounds. I was apprehensive to eat greasy food varieties and had the prospect that a great many people attempting keto interestingly should have. Am I simply going to put on more weight? I, dissimilar to many, had the advantage of seeing somebody in person who'd done it effectively. I knew whether I needed to focus on the way of life it would need to be 100%. There could be no cheat days until long after ketosis was accomplished. I had something reasonable of levels, yet with 2 or 3 pounds gone, it was reaffirming that my consistency was paying off. By September I had lost 31 pounds. I had accomplished my objective and outperformed my assumptions. I was running simpler, quicker, more joyful. I had energy I hadn't had in years, and I didn't have to take snoozes just to traverse the day. I was experiencing basically no headaches where before I could rely on in any event 1 to 2 per month. The ketogenic diet, or as we changes over say, way of life, transformed me. It's astonishing to perceive how an eating routine that has been around since mid-1900 is simply getting more known and generally upheld. The criticism of fat has hampered numerous individuals intellectually regarding tolerating the ketogenic diet. My objective has been and will keep on being to help any individual who needs to completely change them, get in shape, and become better. Through help, insight, and what data I acquired along my way with experimentation. What strategies did I utilize to assist me with getting my objective? What did I discover assisted me with getting my objectives best? The strategies I used to help arrive at my objective was consistency and straightforwardness. I logged my dinners with my wellness buddy to ensure that I was coming to the appropriate macros for keto. In the event that I was at my day-by-day consumption partially during that time, I was finished eating for the afternoon. Or then again I would eat just things with no carbs like cheddar for the rest of the day. On the off chance that I went over, I tried to make note of that as well. I infrequently went over my carbs, however protein was difficult to restrict from the outset. I was attempting to eat a ton of eggs and chicken and discovered I was more than that 30% cut off quicker than different macros.